world of content, the accessibility to relevance, and the accessibility to like being someone who has a voice on the internet, who can reach out to people, being an influencer or a YouTuber or content creator, and all of a sudden I feel like all of these terms seem impersonal, but you have such a personal approach to it, which I think was very refreshing. Life is going good.
Okay.
I had a brief moment when I was at the lift on my way up to your apartment that I don't have anything to get like antsy in my pantsy about. I felt like that in a really long time. And sometimes I almost look for reason to feel like that because it's a weird kind of comfort to have something to fixate on. Like, okay, I have this to like break my head over. But I don't have anything to break my head over. They're a walking, talking encyclopedia of their own experiences, and you know, they've their own film. They're the protagonist of their own movie, of their own book, of their own novel, and I just love conversing with people that I think have something to say. And I actually love listening to people speak about things that they're passionate about, things that make them feel something. And you seem like a feeler in a very
creepy way.
I didn't realize what it was.
I'm so offended, JK.
No, but that's not what I meant. You know what I mean?
What you're saying. I got what you're saying. I think the other way to describe that is empath.
An empath, yes. I've been told I'm an empath as well.
Yes. you're an empath.
Really?
See, that's another bit that I wanted to tell you at the end, but you're just bringing it all out of me, JK.
Yeah, I don't have much patience. But no, I just think that, I think also the actor in me likes to hear people, I don't know, their eyes light up in a different way. And I don't think you noticed when you were speaking about, you know, meeting of these monks and all of the things that they told you, you kind of like looked away, and I could see you kind of like leave the room a bit, which was just, I just enjoy those kind of interactions.
I genuinely have these thoughts of just leaving all this, shaving my eyebrows, shaving my head, and becoming a monk.
What have your eyebrows and hair done to you? I just want to know, like, become this empath, go on a sannyas, but let your eyebrows be. You've got great eyebrows. I don't understand the problem.
So do you.
Thank you.
Dude, you're a very... Now I'm purely talking about your looks. We spoke about your mind and your soul enough.
Okay.
You're like a very attractive person. And of course it helps you in your acting career. And you've got this whole like artsy, mysterious, brooding, attractive vibe. But I also feel...
No, it's getting sweaty all of a sudden.
No, don't worry. I mean, that's it's genuinely what the world is thinking about you, Janhvi Kapoor. But on the other side, you eat 5 bowls of Nutella ice cream. So you're also this person. I like the variety, and I think that's what people are liking about you as a brand. Do you have to say anything about that?
I didn't know they were liking anything about me as a brand, because I've been told so many times before to think about this term, me as a brand. And I just can't get myself to think like that. And I've been told it's one of my shortcomings as someone in this profession. So many people have told me that you need to give the audiences something simple to identify with. Are you the girl that wears the salwar kameez and goes to the temples? Are you the girl that wears like skimpy clothes outside the gym? Are you the ditzy girl that says inappropriate things in interviews? Are you someone who cares about their craft and like dislocates both her shoulders prepping for a role? Like which one are you? And I'm all of these things. I mean, I've been giving less and less of a flavor I'm putting out, and I think it's throwing people off a little bit. But I'm tired, I think, of taking the pressure of catering a certain image, and I just want to find out who I am for myself more than for others now, and it feels good.